have seen Shedeur Sanders take second-team reps before, but today, interestingly, at least during one move-the-ball period, it was really one of the first move-the-ball periods that we've seen, the Browns actually had Shedeur Sanders go ahead of Dillon Gabriel.
More than 71% for his career. He completed 74% of his passes last year, despite being sacked about 42 times. Okay, 90-plus times over the 2 years that he was at Colorado. The brother can play.
As you can see, whether he know everything or not, he still is going to the right spot with the football. And everybody is saying, well, this is a guy that's not even taking check downs. He's throwing 20 yards down the field on a dig route. So it's not the processing of all of that. When the ball is snapped, when he's on the field, he understands everything.
Breaking news out of Cleveland. Shadeur Sanders has just been promoted to the first team, and he's finally set to get those first-team reps in training camp. This is a huge step forward for the young quarterback, and the excitement surrounding him is building. In fact, some coaches are so impressed with his talent, they're calling him one of the best players they've ever had the privilege of coaching. One of the Browns' assistant coaches recently said, "In my 15 years of coaching, I've never seen anything like this." From being counted out to now becoming one of the most talked about players in camp, Shedeur Sanders is completely rewriting the narrative. His rise has been nothing short of spectacular, and with each passing day, he's proving he belongs at the top. During the team's minicamp, Shedeur Sanders impressed everyone with his performance. He showed grit, leadership, and a calm command of the field that caught the attention of coaches and teammates alike. His pinpoint throws hit receivers in stride. His decision-making was sharp, and his deep understanding of the game plan had coaches nodding in approval. Every rep looked calculated, every snap carried purpose. It wasn't just flashes of talent, it was consistent execution. The energy completely shifted when Shedeur stepped under center. Coaches could see something special, and the response was clear. Sanders will be promoted to first-team reps when training camp kicks off. This is more than just a stepping stone, it's a statement. Shedeur Sanders was always working for this moment throughout OTAs and minicamps. Even when he wasn't getting reps, he kept his focus. He mentioned, "You've got to understand the situation you're in. Whether you're getting reps or not, you can take it negatively or you can use it to push yourself harder." That mindset became his fuel. While others reacted to the situation, Shedeur responded. He stayed disciplined, kept grinding, and now he's climbing the depth chart with purpose. And just when it seemed like his opportunity might not come, things have finally turned his way. The hard work is paying off, and he's poised to make a serious push for the starting role. This isn't just about talent, it's about the drive to prove he belongs at the top. Even the bitterest critics like Mary Cabot have now accepted that Shedeur Sanders has moved up the ranks in the quarterback competition. Just a short time ago, Dillon Gabriel was seen as the frontrunner for the starting job, but the tides have turned in Shedeur's favor. His performance has been undeniable, and now it's clear he deserves those first-team reps. No one can deny the growth, the consistency, and the sheer talent that Shedeur has showcased.
We have seen Shedeur Sanders take second-team reps before, but today, interestingly, at least during one move-the-ball period, it was really one of the first move-the-ball periods that we've seen, the Browns actually had Shedeur Sanders go ahead of Dillon Gabriel.
Whether you were a skeptic or a believer, everyone is now on board with the idea that he's earned his place at the top of the depth chart. The stage is set, and Shedeur is ready to take it to the next level. Old Cornelius has also weighed in on the quarterback competition, and his words speak volumes. He declared, "There is a hell of a competition with everyone competing, but especially Shedeur." His gesture and tone said it all. Shedeur is making a statement, and it's clear that he's earned his spot. The respect from his teammates, particularly Cornelius, is undeniable, and it's a strong affirmation that Shedeur is going to get those first-team reps.
Each quarterback is slightly different. All the guys who got in the room are working really hard. I'm expecting to have a hell a hell of a rookie dinner for both of the guys, especially Shedeur.
Things are starting to come out that Shadeur Sanders is not just impressing on the field, but also with his interactions off it, especially with the veterans. He's building strong relationships and earning their respect, which speaks volumes about his maturity and leadership. Analysts are now praising not only his on-field skills, but also his relentless work ethic. His critics who once doubted him are starting to realize that Shedeur isn't just here to be part of the competition, he's here to take it over.
The veterans, how they talk to him, mic'd up, see what he's doing in the community.
You talking about Njoku there?
Njoku, mic'd up. Yeah, once you see, different little interactions and things like that, I know he has the talent. We'll see. It'll be a competition that usually brings the best out of guys, especially young guys, so I'm interested to see how that quarterback situation.
Once the announcement was made, journalists couldn't contain their excitement. Some even started calling it a huge bargain for the Cleveland Browns, especially when looking at Shedeur Sanders' rapid development. One journalist boldly declared that, considering his progress, Cleveland now has a gem on their hands, one they snagged in the 5th round. He went on to say that Shedeur is going to be the biggest bargain of the NFL season. The hype is real, and with every passing day, it's becoming clearer that Cleveland may have found a diamond in the rough, one that could completely change the trajectory of their season. James Jones recently weighed in on the Shedeur Sanders situation, and his take was clear. The best option for the Browns right now is Shedeur Sanders. He firmly stated that there's no one on the team as good as him, acknowledging the level of play Shedeur has been bringing to the table. Jones made it clear that, with the way Sanders is performing, he's not just a contender for the starting job, he's the most ready player on the roster. The confidence in Shedeur is growing, and even former players like Jones are recognizing that he's the future for the Browns. He argued that, let's put him in the team to see what he has got. Even Stephen A. Smith couldn't resist weighing in on Shedeur Sanders, and his take was just as impactful. He mentioned that Shedeur has the best stats when it comes to starting at the quarterback position. For Smith, it's not just about the potential, it's about the numbers that back up the hype. Shedeur's performance speaks for itself, and with the kind of stats he's putting up, it's hard to deny that he's more than ready to take on the starting role.
More than 71% for his career. He completed 74% of his passes last year, despite being sacked about 42 times. 90 plus times over the 2 years that he was at Colorado. The brother can play.
Veteran defensive star Myles Garrett has already spoken highly of how seamlessly Shedeur Sanders has gelled with the team. Despite being a 5th-round pick, Shedeur's attitude has truly stood out. Myles emphasized how the young QB is always smiling, shows up every day ready to put in the work, and carries himself with a calm, focused energy that naturally draws people in. As Garrett put it, everyone loves to be around him. This speaks volumes, especially coming from one of the most respected voices in the locker room. It's clear that Shedeur's leadership and positive demeanor aren't just helping him build on-field chemistry, but also fostering a strong connection off the field with his teammates.
Surprised to see him go to the 5th round, but he's come to camp and OTAs with a great attitude. He's a hardworking guy. He has good head on his shoulders, and he's always positive, always optimistic, always keeps a smile on his face, and you like going to work with people who have that kind of attitude.
Shedeur Sanders' promotion to the first-team training reps marks a pivotal moment in his career and for the Cleveland Browns. From being doubted early on to now becoming one of the most talked-about players in camp, Shedeur has earned the respect of coaches, teammates, and analysts alike. His impressive performance throughout OTAs and minicamps showcased not only his talent, but also his leadership, work ethic, and ability to execute under pressure. Even veteran players like Ole Cornelius have taken notice, highlighting the fierce competition at QB but acknowledging Shedeur's standout contributions. As the hype continues to build, industry giants like Stephen A. Smith and James Jones have joined the chorus of praise, affirming Shedeur as the best option at quarterback for the Browns right now. His stats, decision-making, and calm command of the field make it clear that he's not just a promising prospect, but a player ready to lead. With the promotion to first-team reps, Shedeur's journey is just beginning. He's proven that he's capable of handling the pressure, and now he's poised to take the next step. As the Browns move forward, all eyes will be on Shadeur Sanders to see how he continues to rise and potentially redefine the future of the team. What do you think? Is Shedeur Sanders ready to take on the starting role for the Cleveland Browns, or does he still have more to prove? Will his rise to first-team reps change the course of the season for the Browns? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.